Hey guys, Joe T here, and this behind the scenes of Sneak Jump Attack. Let's roll it. So Sneak Jump Attack basically is kind of like, it's obvious, alright? Basically it's your gang banging, like somewhat, like, not somewhat, but gangsta type song or whatever. So, so Sneak Jump Attack, I wanted to go for something like, and here's the thing. This is not glamorized violence or anything like that or nothing, just to, as I put the disclaimer in before, it's not to glamorize that or nothing, but basically it's more so like, glamorizing self-defense in a way, and that's the thing. Sneak Jump Attack, it's kind of like, so it's obviously something I made up. So basically it's this technique where you sneak up on somebody, you jump them, and then basically you just boom, 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 you attack them, right? And like, it can be with any type of fighting, right? Whether if it's street fighting, or if you're in a boxing ring, if you're doing karate, like, you know what I mean? Just whatever type of fighting it is, it can work with any technique, is basically what I'm trying to say.
Right, action. Action.
Alright, so let's serious.
Saque el revólver.
There.
Whoa, what's up, man?
Jeezy, definitely fit for the song. I like Jeezy's work ethic. We've been doing music together, back to back. So, the way he was, his demeanor on the song, I kind of liked, for sure. And, because, like I said, I like his work ethic. Like, I literally sent him the song, and then he just sent me the verse, like, 2 days later. So I definitely like his work ethic, in the song. And, this was kind of something I wanted to do a little more differently. I wanted to basically, like, kind of increase the budget a little bit more. So before I was, adding effects in or whatever, local places or whatnot. But this one, in my newer music in general, I wanted to do something more differently. I wanted to, basically, be more different with this one. I wanted to have like more of a budget, necessarily, and and it's not cheap. I'll tell you that, it's really, really not cheap. So, the biker gang in the video, very cool guys, and if you meet them, they're kind of like me in a way. They're very chill or whatnot, but let me tell you something, if you mess with them, they obviously are going to, gang up on you and surround you. So like, you just think it's best that, you just have some respect, and not talk crazy, shit like that. I kind of wanted to bring back, and this one, I wanted to bring back, like, remember like World Star Hip Hop? Basically with that, I wanted to kind of bring that back in a sense with this video, where it's kind of like back in the days where people used to say World Star, and people would post fight videos a lot, and all of that. So it kind of brings back to those days necessarily. And this is kind of like your crash out song. This is kind of a song to where you could get your anger out. So so don't think of this as like a something like too negative, if that makes any sense, because there are some facts I speak on the song. Like, for example, I say words like, you decide to press charges for assault, which would seem to want to be my eyes, meaning there's just some people where there's like, they basically want to fight you, right? But then they act all pussy and shit. They want to be a wuss, right? And they want to call the police when they're the one that want to start a fight with you. So it's basically, so it's not necessarily me just saying that, oh, we finna fight or whatever. I'm basically kind of like also speaking facts in the song as well too. So just wanted to, bring that fact in there because it makes sense. You're gonna be famous on YouTube, I guess you could say.
Whatever.
Yo, what's good? Alright, what's your Instagram and TikTok? So I can shout you out.
Yeah.
Why don't I pick that out?
¿Qué pasa?
Alright, there y'all go. It's Instagram 2000. That's what's up. Alright. Yo, this is my cameraman. Alright, this is my cameraman. Alright. Shout out to him. Alright, hey, that's what's up. Now do it where you look tough.
Look tough? I'm
Yeah.
not gonna do that. I'm gonna tough first.
Just like cross your arms. Yeah. Yeah, just like cross your arms and look mad.
Look mad?
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it look mad, okay.
Alright, this is one of my boys. What's up? Yeah. Oh, what's your Instagram? TikTok?
Crispy Rides. Go follow me on Instagram. CHRISPY_RIDES. Go see some fire content.
Alright. Any other social media you got?
Nah, just Instagram, bro. No TikTok anymore, unfortunately.
Alright, well, y'all heard him. Y'all go follow and all that.
Go fucking hear my boy's music.
Alright.
Alright.
Alright, y'all heard that.
Yes, sir.
That. Hey.
Oh, be safe, bro. I got you, bro. I'll show you. Oh, got his ass beat. Yeah, that's crazy. Yo! What the? Hey. Yeah. Got the two oldest ones out here, Connie.
Alright, Zone.
We got really good camera.
Alright, Zone. Hey, yo. Hey.
Yo.
Teach you a tackle strength. Yo. Teach you a tackle a punt. Yo. Teach you a tackle strength. Hey. Teach you a tackle a punt. Yeah. Hey, let's go. Yeah. Go. Yeah. Hey. Period. Period. Don't play with us. Period. Don't play with us, yo. Period. Hey. That's what's up. But yeah, that is it. That is Sneak Jump Attack. Shout out to GZ, aka Greeky Zeke, for being on the song. And yeah. And like I said, music video is out on my YouTube. Make sure y'all go check it out. Song and music video. Go check it out. You'll love it. You will love it. Alright. And yeah. I'm out.